the dish. All right, to kick things off with me right now, I have Signature Mike on set. Now, Mike, you are a jack of all trades. You have so many talents. Today, we're going to work on some do-it-yourself projects. Summertime is coming up. We're going to have a lot of time on our hands. Well, I don't know if I'm really good at do-it-yourself projects, but you are. So
I'm going to teach you how to do this today.
Okay, so what are we doing? We're going to be doing some custom-made pillows.
Some custom pillows. And you know, you and I have talked about inexpensive fixes in decorating your house, indoor and outdoor. So we're going to show you some quick fixes for that.
And that's especially one of them, because I feel like a pillow you can just toss in and out of.
Yeah, and you can buy a pillow retail, but you can also make your own. And we're using a lot of these key graphic pillows today. A lot of these fabrics are really popular.
Beautiful.
Isn't that
I love
great?
This one.
And then you add a little trim to it, and it's endless. The trims. You can do a tassel trim, a brush fringe. You can add a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of colorways.
I love
all of that. Isn't that great? And then we were talking about outdoor.
Yeah.
We have outdoor fabrics, sunbrella fabrics. And look at some of these. They're like a chenille or a velvet.
Ooh, yeah.
But that's an outdoor fabric that's fade resistant, water repellent. They're really great. And with that, of course, too, we have outdoor trims.
Some outdoor trims,
cording and things like this.
You know, this is something I've always wanted to learn how to do. Not necessarily pillows, but sewing in general. My mom and my grandma would make some clothes for me or do some alterations. So it's something that I've never really picked up. So now I have Mr. Signature Mike from Signature
Pillows are
Home.
a great place to start with sewing because it's very easy. The dynamics of them are easy. You can make what they call a knife edge pillow. There's no trim or anything, no cording or anything on this.
Beautiful.
It's still a beautiful pillow.
And how cool is it to say, you know, somebody walks into your home, they compliment your pillows. Well, I made them. You know what I mean?
That's right. You take a little pride in that. Absolutely.
A good conversation piece.
Here's a pillow with some brush fringe.
I like it.
And that's a jute fringe. I thought that was kind of cool.
I love that.
Brings some great color in. And then as you move up the ranks a little bit, you can become very creative and make a pillow with a lot of brush fringe and a lot of texture. Here's a pillow with a self pipe.
Now, we've seen this one before. This is like one of my favorites. I love this pattern.
I always bring it in when we talk about stuff like this.
I love it.
So I'm going to show you how to make some piping.
Okay.
Very easy because people don't understand how this works.
So we're going to sit down, right?
We're going to sit down.
And hang out a little bit just to show us. So it is super simple, you're saying.
You can tell I make a lot of pillows. Look at all of this.
Right?
This is just some cotton piping that you can pick up at your craft store.
That is giant size.
Yeah, it's great. I make 2-inch strips of fabric. And so what you do, you just put this inside here.
And now, is it typically all the same size that you're using when you're doing the piping?
It is. But they have a variety of sizes, though.
Okay.
I have a big Japanese machine at home, so I'm not used to my little tabletop machines here. But anyway, we hope that it's going to work.
Yeah.
So you hold that in there, and...
So how'd you learn how to do this?
I am self-taught.
What?
I know some of your viewers are probably going to say, oh, I've been making pillows for years, but this is for the beginners.
Okay. Like me.
Right. So
it seems super simple. I say that, but don't have me sit where you are because I might sew my fingers together.
I love it. I'm going to pull my other machine up here that has the piping foot in it, and that allows the fabric to... You
want me to move this?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it?
We're good there.
Okay.
Plug him in. And so I've made my piping, and I've got my fabric here. You take your fabric. Love this fabric.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Isn't that fun?
Love the colors. And you know what? If you're unable to do this yourself, it's okay because Mike has his own store, Signature Home, where you can just go in and he'll make them for you.
I make a lot of pillows for a lot of people. You take your piping, you put the fabrics together face to face. You put this on the edge here.
So you hide that extra piece.
You do. Yep.
Inside out.
Inside, yeah. And so we're going to put that piping in there. That piping foot wraps around this.
Okay. Super simple.
I show people this all the time, and they're like, "Wow, I didn't realize it was so easy."
Yeah. So then once it's on there, then you obviously
inside out. You turn it inside out. Absolutely. Break this here. Look at our piping.
Look at that.
Isn't that great? Wouldn't that make a great pillow?
Yes. And then you just stuff your pillow and that's
it, right? It's all finished. So you look like a professional. And like you said, you can take pride in your home when people come to your house.
Well, thank you so much, Mike. We appreciate you, or always, being here to give us some ideas for do-it-yourself projects and things like that. And again, if you can't do it yourself, that's fine. You can have Mike do it for you. And also, speaking of do-it-yourself, if you're struggling to DIY when it comes to getting your swimsuit body back, well, don't worry. We have a great idea that's coming up for you. Plus, Havard Usry, who was just on the Food Network star, is going to be joining us in the Kitchen. We'll be right back.